Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're gonna continue our journey as an alchemist in Arcadia Valley. And that's how you became the unlikely defender of Anemone Valley. Waking up the next morning feels like a dream. If it wasn't for the happy grin of the spirit who greets you, you would have dismissed it as sus.
Morning! Glad to see you're awake.
It must be nice getting rest from sleep instead of fainting all the time, right? So Victoria sent me. She's really eager to get started on this big old mission thing. So she wants you to meet her outside like now. She's already in a bad mood though, so I don't think hurrying will make her less angry. Anyway, how are you feeling? My favorite now. I'm okay.
About that.
Everything considered, I'm feeling quite alright. Thank you for asking. You're quite amazing, you know that? Most people would not be able to smile so easily after having gone through so much. But I guess it could have been worse. We're not shackled and on our way to the capital after all. What happens
I
now?
wonder.
So what do we do now? What's the plan?
About that.
Well, finding these demons and sealing them away is our first priority. We can't have any more people getting hurt. And hopefully, while we're looking for a way to stop them, we'll learn more about this spirit locket of yours. If it can seal demons away, then maybe there's a way it can unseal me from your heart as well. Um, that's a great plan.
Okay.
Great thinking, Mime.
Thank you.
You really think so? Thank you. Let's do our best, yes? Why are you so afraid of the capital?
I have some questions.
You're really quite afraid of the capital, aren't you?
Huh?
Well, of course. Spirits are not supposed to go to human cities. My mere existence is some kind of crime to them. I don't want to know what they are going to do to me. You should go to Victoria then.
So.
You say Victoria wants to see us? Yep, she said at once, so probably like yesterday, honestly. You should get going. You walk into the shop. Now that everything is illuminated by daylight, you can truly see the extent of the destruction left by the demon the night before. Every surface is covered in glass or spilled potion. Shelves are shattered, windows broken. In the middle of the chaos, Elizabeth is carefully cleaning the floor with a broom.
Welcome back.
Mia, Mime, good morning. Can I help her? She greets you with a tired smile and you wonder if she even managed to sleep at all.
It is quite the change, suddenly having people living with us like this. This sleepy old town really did wake up to quite an adventure, didn't it?
A little adventure might be good. Never know. A bit of adventure might be good for us.
I see.
You might be right. This world, it is one of constant conflict. There are so many heroic tales you can tell, but the bards rarely capture the pain that sometimes follows doing what is right. That's true. I have tried to shield you from such pain, but I see now that if you are to prevail in the challenge ahead, I cannot keep hiding things from you. I know you have a lot of questions. If you want, I shall do my best to explain what I can. How unbind myself from mine?
I wonder.
Do you have any idea how to get separated from a spirit? I knew a few, but none of them would leave the both of you. How to put it? alive afterward. Exorcism is the craft of demon hunters, and they don't particularly care about the well-being of those affected, as long as it eliminates the threat. You can ask Victoria for details. The way she attacked the demon yesterday, it is clear she has had the training, but why a former demon hunter would now work for the Knight Commander of Erodas, I am not quite sure. Tell me about the spirit locket.
So,
The alchemy table. Last night, it's changed into something. You call it spirit locket? What does that mean? It was an invention that pioneered the modern school of alchemy. A new type of alchemy that was usable by non-mage. It works in much the same way as the alchemy tables we use today, but while we now use the power of crystal to fuel our spells, Spirit Locket runs on the life force of spirit. That's horrible. That sounds horrible.
It's not that simple.
It was a necessity of the times. Alchemists had yet to discover the use of crystal as a power source for their spells, and so spirits were used. It's a powerful artifact, one which is bound to you, just like mine. Let's ask, did I hurt you, Mime?
oh,
How are you feeling, Mime? Did you get hurt during the battle? I feel fine. It might be different since you know I'm not bound to your locket thing, but to you? This is also confusing, true. I wish we could learn more. I'm sorry, I cannot be more of help. I'm skilled in alchemy, but the engineering that goes into crafting a locket like this is something else entirely. It is possible that there are mages out there who know a lot more about alchemy lockets and spirit, but locating them will be tricky. You can try and ask Queen for help. They went to the Mage Academy, so they might know more. Yeah. How did the locket get here?
I wonder.
It doesn't really seem like something authorized by the Empire. It's been in my possession for a while. It was gifted to me by a dear friend, and I've kept it safe here ever since. I didn't expect something like this, but that doesn't matter. We can talk about that story some other time. You have more important things to worry about now. Alethea?
Tell me about.
That woman appeared yesterday. You know her. How? My life did not begin and end in this shop, you know. Alethea and I knew each other well a long time ago. Back then, I would have called her my companion. But now, our journeys took us down different paths. She is now the right hand to the highest office in the land. She's an old flame?
Hmm?
She and you got some history together? What? Too difficult to imagine your dusty old teacher being young and in love? That's cute. Not at all. It's kinda cute to imagine, actually. Cute? You really are such an odd child, do you know that? But no matter, if you find the topic so fascinating, perhaps I'll tell you the story. Yes! After we get this place cleaned up. How's the shop?
About that.
What are we going to do about this shop? Everything's so broken, I don't even know where to start. We clean, we salvage, we restore. I already sent a message to Queen about restoring our herbal stock. Knowing them, they already got the new supplies ready for us. I just need you to pick it up whenever you can. I do worry about the alchemy table though. I cannot make potion without it, and getting a new one from the Make College can take a while. Then comes the paperwork for gaining a new power crystal. You think it would be easy to obtain one with us basically living on top of the mines, but the last time we needed a change, it took several months. No doubt Goldner, that old weasel, had something to do with that. Reopening the shop may take a while. Hmm. We can use locket for
I'll
now.
do it.
Won't I be able to make potions still using the spirit locket?
I wonder.
I guess that would be possible, but I wouldn't want to put such a quest on you now when you are tied up in your other obligation. Stocking the shop will take time. I will need to teach you many more recipes than what you know now. You'll be bored without me here. Be honest, you'll be bored to tears without me here in the shop. Elizabeth looked surprised for a moment, then her eyes softened and she smiled.
I appreciate it.
I must say, your presence does make this sleepy old town more interesting. Very well, Mia, I shall teach you. But this cannot interfere with your other tasks, remember? You'll have your lesson here whenever you have the time in between mission. Just come by the shop and find me, and we'll get started. I should get going.
I'll be off then.
I have to go. Victoria is waiting for me to go on this whole quest thingy. I understand. I'll be here in case you have any other question.
Good luck, dear.
Victoria is standing outside the shop, arms crossed and eyes glaring at anyone who dares to pass her by.
You're late.
Oh,
Morning.
morning, Victoria. Ready to do some investigate? What part of keeping a low profile do you insist on not getting? Alright, sorry. Victoria sighs heavily. You remember to cast your spell? Of course. No human will notice me at all. Unless they are like a demon hunter or possessed by a spirit like that guy yesterday. Meg will probably also see me, so yeah, basically invincible. So, what are we doing?
So,
What's the plan?
While you two were snoozing the day away, I've been digging around for some information. Look,
There are multiple accounts of people having seen the shop burn last night, but who have no recollection of the mob and the dark magic. The general consensus is that it was an accident. I see no reason to correct this assumption. It would just create unnecessary panic. The shop itself is clean. What? No trace of anything magical. If the place wasn't trashed, I wouldn't be able to tell anything had happened. It doesn't leave us with much to go on, really.
I wonder.
Well, we could always go check out the forest. The spirits really like nature, so maybe the demons are angry somewhere, went and destroyed their home. We already searched that place for clues and found nothing. I think our time will be more wisely spent exploring somewhere new. The mines under this town are suspicious to me. I do not believe it is coincidence that these events are occurring right on top of a large seam of magical crystals.
Are you sure?
Do we really have to go underground though? It's creepy. What's up with the mines?
I wonder.
Why are you so certain we'll find something in the mines?
about that.
It's not certain of anything at this point. That would be foolish. However, the crystal mine down there are powerful conductors of magic, so it's worth taking a look.
Maybe, but
But underground caves are so creepy though. Hmm, it's worth a look.
Actually,
It might be creepy, but it does sound like something worth investigating more, don't you think?
come on.
I know you're right, but still.
Enough of this.
Mime? Victoria gives Mime a pointed look and the spirit mouth zips shut instantly. Then those hard eyes turn to you.
I can't believe this.
Look, alchemist. Alethea might have put her trust in you, but I'm not so easily convinced. So it will be much appreciated if you keep your opinions to yourself. Why? I just want to help.
About that.
I'm stuck with you anyway, and it's not like there's anything I can do to make the situation worse. So maybe we just try and work together to figure out this mess? See, it does have a point. Victoria does not look amused, but she clicks her tongue and sighs.
Fine. Let's go.
Get to her.
Mime, you're staying close to me. I won't have you running away from me again.
What? Me? Run away? I would never.
Just stay where I can see you.
Understood.
I wonder why she ran away before. Here, right? The mimes? The mimes are starkly cold compared to the warmth of the sunny day outside. It is quiet. Victoria is taking a great care to keep you out of sight of any stray workers. This
This
place.
place really gives me the creeps.
It's like everywhere I look, there is a shadow ready to reach out and grab us. Don't be ridiculous, Mime. The only thing that's out to grab you down here is your own imagination. I mean, to be fair, my imagination can be quite insistent. Yeah! A sudden scream rings out in a quiet mind, echoing eerily along the walls. Victoria shoots forward before anyone else has time to react. Wait, Victoria, we really shouldn't get separated down here. And she's gone. What should we do, Mia? We should stick together, I think. Yeah. Let's go. You run to keep up with Victoria.
Whoa!
Wait for me. The stone beneath your feet are brittle and unsteady, and you almost fall skidding around a sharp turn. The passage has opened up to a large cave. In the middle stands a woman, her hands outstretched and glowing with a bright golden light.
Get out of my way, demon! You're ruining my experiment!
A demon stands tall, towering over the woman. You are making a grave mistake. Think of how powerful we could be. Two beings of magic working together. You could have everything you ever dream of. Even...
Not interested.
She seems to have things under control. You watch the scene unfold. I don't want to rush Victoria, so... The woman puts her hands forward and a blast of light slams into the demon who shrieks in rage. I've handled kitchen goblins with more bite than you. Return now to where you came from. The demon is fading, wounded. The lock around your neck begins to glow.
Let's go!
Mia, I think it might be time. Let's seal this spirit away before it escapes. Okay. to match this one, right? Huh? Wait. No, that's not it. Ah, the demon roars and it dissolves and is sucked into the glowing locket. The mines fall silent again. These things are everywhere. These things sure do show up every time. Everywhere. Weird choice of location though. It is planned to brainwash a crowd of people. Think it got lost? Victoria rolls her eyes.
Fascinating. Just how did you do that?
You all jump as a stranger is suddenly in your face. Her gloved hand grabs yours without any consideration to personal space, to get a closer look at the locket that's still glowing faintly.
Is this some kind of portable alchemy table? It was alchemy you were using, right? What kind of magic was used to forge this? It cannot be powered by a crystal. The mass of the device would not be able to hold such power. But then, what?
Romance, why are you romance I'm just great like that.
You see,
It is powered by the awkward tension I am accumulating by you standing in my personal space. The woman blinks and looks up at you for the first time since her run began. She looks surprised. Did she honestly forget you were even there?
That seems odd.
What in the world are you talking about? There's no way that would power. Oh, that was a joke. She releases you and takes a step back. I guess I had that coming. My apologies. I should have introduced myself before proceeding.
My name is Anne Sophia Bernadette Hoffland, a scholar under the Seven Winds Academy.
Oh, great. A mage academic.
Anne seems to completely ignore the comments. Her attention solely focused on you, or at least the locket.
I am writing my thesis on alternative power sources for magic-infused artifacts, and you simply must let me take a look at this device. I have never seen anything like it. If I could uncover the mysteries behind it, I'd be the envy of the entire academy.
Let's ask, what are you doing down there?
about that.
Why did you come down here?
Did you know?
The crystal mine in this area are one of the most common resources for powering magical artifacts. It felt it was only right to start my research looking into the current practice, but I did not expect to find such an interesting research subject wandering around down here. I must have been the blessing of Is it that made you show up when you did? Mom. Never heard that compliment before. Wow, I never been referred to as a research subject before. I was actually referring to your locket. Oh wait, joking again? Of course. You seem to be quite fond of those. Who are you again? Mia. Oh, I don't mean to sound like that. Mia. Right. A pleasure. What's your thesis?
Huh?
You are reading a what now? I thought maids work in shop and shops.
About that.
Most do, but there are a few who choose to pursue a career at the academy itself as a researcher. In order to get such a position, however, you need to write a thesis, an exhaustive research report with the knowledge you have gained while traveling. Most candidates fail.
Huh?
Fail?
So.
Either they fail to find new knowledge or they die trying.
Yikes!
Not cool.
Actually,
You're not wrong. But I will be successful, don't doubt that. What academy?
Really?
You're from the Mage Academy? Yes, graduated just last month, but I already miss it. No need to worry though. If everything goes to plan, I will have my thesis done and ready for publication within this season, and I'll be back before summer ends. I'm actually looking for information about
We
this locket.
actually really need to know more about this locket. You see, the power source is... well... that would be me.
There's a pregnant pause while Anne blinks at Mime, for the first time noticing the short-spirited girl standing partially hidden between you, and then all colors appear to leave her face.
a spirit? But that's taboo. Against the teachings of the Holy Seven. How did you even... Oh, wait! I get it! This must be some kind of government-licensed project, right? That's why you have a demon hunter with you.
Government licensed. Sure. Let's call it that.
No, I am not getting tangled up in something like this. Do you know what happens to mages who get involved with sketchy things like this?
Sketchy? But we need help dealing with these demons. Wait, maybe we can make a deal.
I know it's not ideal, and I understand why you would be suspicious. But maybe we could make it worth your while? We're both searching for something, and our goals appear to be the same. So, what if we make a deal?
A deal, you say? I'm not going to lie. I'm curious about that locket of yours. It's certainly a lot more interesting than what I've found down here so far. Leaving town in search of a new mine would also put me way behind schedule. I really don't have time for this.
For what it's worth, we are currently working on the orders of the Knight Commander of Eridus. The nature of our mission, however, demands a level of discretion.
By discretion, you mean they approve as long as you don't fail? But I suppose being chosen by the Knight Commander herself does give you some credibility. If I help you with this demon problem of yours, you promise that you will help me with my research?
Yes.
I will need to study that locket of yours thoroughly.
Promise. People lives are at stake. I need her to realize her personal goals have to come second. We can make this work in a way that is beneficial for both of us. Let's promise her.
If you help us, I promise I'll do anything I can to help with your thesis.
Anything? Very well, Alchemist. I'll bite. You have my expertise, and in return, we'll see what I come up with. I'm sure my grand experiment will be absolutely ingenious.
That sounds fun. This is going to be fun, right?
I've never had the chance to talk to a spirit before. At the academy, they are confined for safety reasons.
Safety? What? So the students can't hurt them?
Oh, no, actually, quite the opposite. The spirits at the academy are a lot less friendly than you.
Oh, well, I suppose if I was kept cooped up all day in school, I'd be pretty grumpy too.
That's a fair point.
Can I save first? Yeah. Save and let's go to the home. Wait, what? So we can interact with the. I see. What's on the Ivy Woods? Let's go to the Ivy Woods first, then we interact with them. The Ivy Woods are silent. Everything is still among the blackened trunks of dead trees, as if the wildlife has also needed the warnings to stay away. Let's go search for clues.
Okay.
Right. Let's go ahead and look for some clues. I'm right with you, Mia. Victoria sighs. Do you two even know what you're searching for? A clue is not just going to present itself as some package with a glowing sign on top of it. Not to mention, as I already told you, there's nothing here. The place is barren and empty as it was last time we checked, Mime. We won't find any answers here. I guess you're right. I just really hope coming back here will... Wait, did you hear that?
I can't believe this.
Mime, I swear I will. Shh, listen. Your group falls silent and listen carefully, and after a while you pick up on a faint sound too. It sounds like a person singing? It's starting to get that feeling again. You know, like back when the shop was burning? I think there might be something dark ahead. Nice place for singing practice. Guess someone thought this was a nice place to go practice their tunes. Must be the impeccable acoustic. Victoria makes a disgruntled noise and pushes past you towards the sound. Follow me. You walk among the black trees, every step taking you all closer to the sound of singing. Stepping out into a small clearing, you find a large willow tree by a small lake. It is black and dead like the rest of the forest, but among its branches still sits a small sparrow. The song is coming from the bird, but it is very much the voice of a human woman singing enthusiastically. There are stories to be told, daring and bold, in the Merry Sparrow's Inn. Below the tree, resting against the black trunk, sits a man, looking quite pleased with listening to the sparrow performance. His eyes flickers to you only for a moment, and his smile widens.
It seems more have joined your audience, little one. Why don't you give us an encore?
The bird seems to perfectly understand the man and puffs up its little chest proudly before throwing itself into another verse. Come, traveler, with your weary heart into the dark of the lantern forest. There lies an inn with open doors, where the light is burning the brightest. Let the warmth heal your frozen bones, may the all in our talus glass pour. For the pain within your broken soul, we all travelers know just the cure. There is light to be found within. There are stories to be told, daring and bold in the Merry Sparrow's Inn. The bird finished its song and does a tiny bow, and the stranger claps, smiling brilliantly.
Bravo! Beautifully done.
Oh, what is going on here?
What's going on here? Some kind of open-air concert?
More like a spontaneous street performance, I think. I was just passing through the area when this lovely one started singing, and I just had to hear it to the end. Wonderful creatures, these sparrows.
It's an abomination, that's what it is. Someone has cursed the bird with magic. Better put it out of its misery.
Now hold on there. There's no reason to act so rashly. The bird is not hurting anyone.
Its very existence is a breach of the law. Who's to say it doesn't carry other, more dangerous curses? If someone got hurt due to our inaction, would you be able to live with that?
You are overreacting. It's an enchanted bird, not some malignant spirit out to eat our souls. The world is not going to end if we let this one go.
Whoa, wait. I don't think we don't know what kind of bird that is. And it seems from I don't know which one. I think I have to agree with Victoria for now. It is sad though to kill a bird, but but he said it enchanted bird, not some malignant spirit. If it's enchanted, can it still kill people? Or it just sing? But the bird said something about the inn, so we should track the bird, I guess. So don't kill it. Maybe we can visit the inn to investigate, right?
He's right, Victoria. We can't just kill the poor thing on a mere suspicion. Not all magic has to be evil. You.
Ah, a voice of reason. How refreshing.
The bird flies off. Wait, we have to follow the bird.
And there she goes. No doubt off to add your hero's deed to her song. Sparrows are the patrons of hero stories, after all. And they do have a soft spot for heroic deeds. And tragedy. Perhaps that is why she came to sing in this place.
That sounds like something out of the old religion. Such talk is heresy, you know.
You're quite right. I shall ask forgiveness of the Paragons, if I ever meet one.
Who are you?
I wonder.
You may call me Michael. As for who I am, I always find that's a question best answered over a glass of wine. No?
Perhaps later. Can't argue with it. Later. I may take you up on that invitation someday.
Oh, really?
I'd be delighted to have such interesting company. What are you doing out here?
Tell me about...
Interesting.
I was searching for answer to a curiosity of mine. Oh, what answer?
Really?
What kind of answer could you be searching for in a place like this? There are many answers to seek and even more places to find them, so take your pick. I'd be more afraid of losing my head if I were you. So scary. Um, this is a weird place to rest. This is an odd place for you to relax, don't you think?
Oh, really?
A lone traveler on the road to the nearest tavern is not that rare, I would imagine. I'm actually a lot more curious about you.
A villager leading a mage, a demon hunter, and a spirit into a dead forest. Sounds like a legend about to be told. Or the start of a joke. Hard to tell.
You're right, we're kinda an odd bunch. And wait, you see me? Victoria hands flies to her sword. Michael, however, only smiles lazily.
How curious.
Of course I see you. You are right here, are you not? But no one is supposed to see me, only him. Wait, careful, he could be dangerous.
You.
You said something earlier, Mime. Is this it? I'm not really sure. No need for that. There are much more dangerous things to worry about in these woods than me. There's a sudden rumble of the earth, a deep growl cutting through the air. What in Ultra's name was that? Mia, I think that this sounds like
Blasted!
something's coming. Stay behind me. The tall willow tree is shaking, the dark hole in the trunk reacting as if taking a deep breath. And a force of darkness bursts out towards your group. Victoria moves to parry, but the darkness knocks her away. Victoria! The shadow turns and heads straight towards you.
I think not.
A hand reaches around you and pulls you back. His hands are glowing with a sinister purple light as he commands.
Return to your true form.
The force is frozen mid-air, suspended by a bright glow. It hangs still for a moment before, but much like the demon in the shop, its form expands and bursts into the shape of another demon. Insolence! How dare you! You dare to try to stop me? I believe you are the one rudely interrupting my private moment. I suggest you get lost now. The purple glow is crackling like fire, swirling in his hand before shooting out as a blast, striking the demon and sending it back really. You... Mia, you know what you have to do? Yo. Wait, that's... Okay, this is... No! The demon roars as it is sucked into the locket, and then it grows silent, the glow of the artifact slowly fading. Wait. Victoria, are you okay? You slip off Michael's grip and rush over to Victoria, who is picking herself up with a groan. Victoria, are you okay? I am fine. Only a wounded pride. But you... Victoria picks up her sword and points it at Michael. Who, me? Do not play dumb. I saw what you did there. You are a mage. Oh, he's just like Aunt then.
No.
He is nothing like me. To think we'd see a chaotic mage here of our place, that is one very suspicious coincidence.
Chaotic, really? You make it sound so violent.
I see myself more as a naturalist magic user. But I should expect nothing less from a graduate of the Mage Academy.
Speak, mage. What are you doing here? Enough.
It is no coincidence that a wild mage appeared just before a demon showed up. Enough with the sword already. The demon might have been attracted to my magic, but I didn't come here to be murdered by that thing. I came because of the forest. You did? What do you know of it? The sparrows were singing about the great evil destroying the meadow. I came to see it for myself. Check if this might be some new corrupted type of nature magic.
Really?
And was it? Did you find out what caused this?
Interesting.
I have a couple of suspicions. The fact that a powerful demon like that show up certainly makes everything a lot more interesting. Chaotic magic.
What do you mean?
What do you guys mean by chaotic mage? What does that even mean? It's a term used to describe any type of magic that is not authorized by the Empire. Which means, in this little gathering, I am actually the third individual who would fall under such category. Talk about throwing stones. You know a lot about nature magic?
Tell me about...
Do you know a lot about this type of magic?
Look.
You pick up a few things here and there, living on the road like I do. Why are you doing this?
Huh?
Will it be much safer for you to stay away? Of course, but what would be the fun in that? Maybe we can help each other?
So...
We're trying to figure out why these demons are showing up in town, among other things. You say they might be connected? Maybe we can help each other?
Interesting.
That little trinket of yours certainly seems useful. However, I do enjoy my head as it is right now, and your demon hunter friend is sharpening her blade. As if I let you off that easily. Come on, we could use his help. We can keep an eye on him. I'm not sure. But yeah, he saved me. Let's say... He saved me. He saved me, Victoria. If he was here for some nefarious reason, will he really have help back there? You're not wrong. I guess we can give him a chance. But one wrong move and... I know, off with my head. So, what do you say? You lend us a hand and we keep Victoria off your back? Curious proposition. But you are also quite a curious person, are you not? The stranger steps closer to you and looks you over. A calculating look in his eyes that makes you feel like he is seeing right through you. He smiles. Perhaps you are not quite so ordinary. Always there's a romance option. You got me. You've got me. I'm actually the chosen one sent on a quest to save the world. How did you know?
Oh, this'll be good.
Just a hunch. I'm told I have nose for sniffing out tragic cases. You think my story is a tragedy? That is yet to be seen.
Very well. I will help you out. This looks like it might turn out to be quite amusing after all.
Wow. Thank you. Isn't this great, Victoria?
I'm keeping a close eye on you, Mage.
I would be disappointed if you didn't.
Well, I, for one, am happy to get new friends. Welcome to the team, Michael.
Thank you, Mime. Now let's go hunt down some demons, shall we?
You're hiding something, Mage.
I am a man of many secrets, dear Victoria. You'll have to be more specific.
The reason you're here. You claim you came here to investigate the forest, but that's ludicrous. Why would you willingly put yourself at risk like that? Just, what's in it for you?
It can't possibly be because I'm concerned and want to help.
Unlikely.
So cold. Just like you, I'm here to lend a hand, so we can avoid more incidents like the forest. And as things are now, I'd say you need all the help you can get.
Just know that I'm keeping an eye on you.
I know, and how I feel for those poor eyes. Between me and the alchemist, they must be rolling around your skull, trying to keep up.
Okay. Let's see, where do we want to go next? Flower shop? Right, we have to go to the flower shop, right? Elizabeth asked us to get a new flower or potion or something.
You!
Mia,
What in the world happened?
I heard your shop burned down and I just got this message from Elizabeth asking for supplies and... Oh, Anne, you're back already? Quinn looks about ready to bombard you with questions until their eyes catch sight of Anne stepping through the door behind you. What are you doing here? I thought you were going to hole up in the mines to write your thesis. That was the plan, but as luck would have it, I found something much more interesting to write about than magic crystals. Guess I don't need to make introduction. Wait, you two know each other?
Huh?
Oh, I guess I never mentioned it. Quinn and I studied together at the academy. I knew they had opened up a shop out here, so when I decided I want to look into the mines, well... I am only happy to help, dear Anne. It is quite refreshing seeing you out and about like this. But you must help me understand how you all came to know each other. It's almost unusual group that has entered my store. Quinn turns to you. Just what happened, Mia? I heard the alchemist shop was burned down and now Elizabeth is requesting more supplies? Yeah. Actually, it was awful, man. The shop burned down and all that.
You see,
I'm afraid it is true. The shop was attacked. Elizabeth and I are both fine, but, well... Quinn listens in silence as you recall last night's event. And now we have to somehow find a solution to all this as soon as possible. You make it to the end with a heavy sigh. Quinn wordlessly gets up and walks over to give you a hug.
Oh dear.
I'm so sorry, Mia. That must have been awful. They release you and smile gently.
You...
Mia?
I consider you a good friend, and I want to help you. No, I am going to help you, as much as I can. But this whole affair puts me at risk. We have to be very careful.
The door to the flower shop suddenly bursts open, causing everyone to freeze in surprise. A tall, intimidating man steps inside, his cold eyes lazily taking in Quinn's little shop.
Messer Goldner, what can I do for you today?
Quinn looks nervously at the man as he glides around the shop, looking at the beautiful plants with disinterest. You feel my move to hide behind your legs despite her invincibility.
I was simply in the area and thought I might drop by. As you have probably already heard, the alchemy shop suffered a most unfortunate fire last night. I just wanted to be sure that our only other magic shop was still doing well.
That is very kind of you, sir. As you can see, nothing out of the ordinary has happened here.
The man chuckles darkly.
Do forgive me for having my doubts about that. Just know this.
He steps awfully close to Quinn, staring them down with tiny violet disgust.
The people of this town might have tolerated you this past year, but I will continue to watch you closely.
I don't want to bother Victoria with this, so let's step in. Even though I'm afraid, step up and force yourself between the man and Quinn.
I think it's about time you leave, sir.
The man looks shocked for a moment, but then his eyes harden into a glare.
I see the batty old alchemist has forgotten to teach her little apprentice any manners. Do you know who I am?
I do not. I do not.
I have no idea who you are, and I don't care. If you don't intend to buy anything, then leave. You're being a nuisance.
The man huffs in indignation, but busts past you with a scarf and heads for the door.
I will remember this.
He hisses and slams the door behind him. The doorbell chimes harshly in the sudden quiet of his absence. Quinn sighs heavily, breaking the tense silence.
I love you dearly, but you ought to be more careful about making enemies.
Yeah, well, I already died once, so...
Well, you know, I've already died once, so what can a second try hurt?
I'm already bound to you, so I don't think I'd be able to save you like that again. Let's not test it, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Who was that guy anyway? He was so scary.
Messer Goldner is the owner of the mine.
Oh.
Despite the fact that the very ore that created his wealth is magical, he has a dangerously low opinion of mages and is quite vocal about it. Luckily, most people in town do not hold his word in high regard. He's somewhat of a joke, albeit an intimidating one.
Intimidating sounds about right.
A man with bigoted views and an abundance of wealth. No way that could ever go wrong.
People like him are the reason I'd prefer to live at the Academy.
As far as I've heard, he started his life as a common farmer. When the mine was discovered beneath his land, he suddenly gained quite a bit of wealth, almost overnight.
It's always like that, huh?
That money went straight to his head, if you ask me. So now he wants people to treat him like a nobleman. The townsfolk did not take kindly to that. And while he still makes good money on the mine, most people simply avoid him. To someone like me, however, he is very much a threat. And he knows it, hence these little visits. But that's enough doom and gloom for one day. Please, tell me how I can help.
Quinn looks shaken but eager to change the subject. Elizabeth needs supplies.
So,
Do Do you have anything left in stock we could use at the shop? Our supplies were completely destroyed.
What do you need?
I don't have a whole lot left, but I'll give you what I have. I'm sure you and Elizabeth will put it to good use. When I get more things back in stock, I'll be sure to let you know. Queen hands you 2 bundles of lavender and some other herbs. What do you know about spirit lockets?
I wonder.
Spirit lockets? Not much, I'm afraid. Magic is a huge field of study, and I specialize in, well, plants, not spirit. Tinker mages like Anne are much more well versed in this type of trinkets. She was always an excellent student, so she'll be a greater help to you about this than I will. I'll do my very best, for a price, of course. That's all for now.
I've gotta go.
Take care.
Please be careful out there.
Oh, and Anne,
Yes?
do drop by from time to time while you're here, won't you? I miss our game nights.
Ooh, good night.
Okay. I'll see if I can find some time.
Perfect. I'll see you around.
Can I join the game night? Oh, you walk out of the shop and continue on your way. After about 10 minutes of walking, Victoria taps you on the shoulder.
It would appear that we're being followed.
Oh. That sounds bad. We're so popular. What should we do? You keep your eyes straight ahead.
Well,
What's the plan?
Let's go.
Okay. You follow Victoria down a side street. No one else is around, so you stand there and wait for a moment, and another. Then, a familiar, timid face peeks around the corner, big red eyes widening in fright when he realizes he's been caught. Ah! Hey, you're that kid from the shop.
hello.
Oh, I know you. You came by our shop the other day. The boy looks a bit embarrassed but having been caught, but he waves at you shyly.
Hi. Sorry. I didn't mean to.
What's your name, kid?
Victoria's voice is surprisingly gentle, and the young boy flushes bright red, bowing his head.
I'm Kim, ma'am.
Can we help you with something?
So,
Is there something we can do for you, Kim? Kim looks up at you hopefully. He wrings his hand nervously.
I'm looking for my brother. Do you remember him?
Yes.
We came into your shop yesterday to buy a remedy. He didn't come home last night. So I was wondering if maybe you had seen him.
Your brother killed me. Yes. Tell the
I'll
truth.
tell you what happened.
Your brother attacked me last night and got me killed. He appeared to be possessed by some kind of evil spirit, almost looked like a demon himself. I haven't seen him since then.
That's awful.
My brother is nothing like that at all. He always taken really good care of me, protecting me. But ever since he got that new job...
Huh?
What new job?
Well,
I'm not sure. He just said he was running errands for some guy. The pay was great. Why I can't speak. And not nearly as dangerous as working in the mines. Which guy?
What do you mean?
Do you know who was he talking about?
he wouldn't say.
Honestly, I was afraid he was getting into something shady. But anything's better than working in the mines, so I didn't complain about it. Your brother worked in the mines.
Hmm?
Yeah. He was real tough on him.
boss there is super mean. The workers get hurt all the time. I met the boss, you know. My brother was in accident too once. One of the tunnels collapsed and he got trapped under a big pile of rocks. After that, his head used to hurt all the time, but the alchemist has a really good potion that helps him with the pain. We need to get to the bottom of this.
Actually,
We can help you figure out what happened to your brother. It sounds like he might have gotten tangled up in some of the stuff we're investigating.
You'll really help? Thank you so much!
I promise I'll do my best to help you as well. I'll start by seeing if anything my brother left behind can tell me who he worked for. Just be careful. It's not safe for a child to play detective. Stay out of harm's way.
I'll be careful.
He runs off.
Not bad.
I'm surprised, Mia. You handled that situation well. Finding this kid brother will be instrumental in uncovering the truth. And also, you know, keeping him from killing other people will also be a bonus, right? Right. What's this? Ghost reward? Glad to help. Thank you. I'm glad I could help.
Time to go.
We still have much to do. Let's keep moving. Right, go team! Woo! Let's see. Where do we go now? Oh, home, right? We have to give the supplies back to Elizabeth. Yep. Talk with Elizabeth.
Welcome back.
Oh, hello there, Mia. Welcome back. Did you need something? I have the ingredients from Queen.
so
It won't refill our stock, but it should be enough to get us started.
Well done.
Excellent. Yes, this will do nicely. Are you ready to give that alchemy locket of yours a try then? Let's do it.
I'll do it.
I'm ready. Let's do this. Oh, this is hard. Lavender? Wait, what? Eh? What's this? Oh, there's some... Okay. Let's try... Huh. And this one is for headaches, right? Oh. And... Wait. Huh? Mix. Okay. This, and this. Let's try. Here it is. Yep. By completing your alchemy book, you will impress Elizabeth and she might be willing to share more about her past. Okay. Let's try another one. Put it here, here, and here. Mix. This.
Another discovery!
Strong headache remedy. Okay. Nice. Let's put it here, here, here. This one. Oops.
look at that!
Mosquito repellent. Oops. And wait, I don't. No, not this one. What is this? There's nothing in here. Let's see. Okay, let's make this one. Get this. Create.
Another discovery!
Sleeping drop. Okay. Rectangle and this thing.
Whoa, look at that!
Healing potion. Nice. Okay. Headed remedy. Strong headed remedy. Let's try all lavender this time. Okay. Mix. This correct. Oh. Wait, no. Here.
Another discovery!
Strong mosquito repellent. Do we get all that? That's one, that two. I don't know. Maybe that's enough for. Wait. Okay. Done for now. Very well. You step away from the table and glance over your receipt book. There are still new potions for you to discover. Perhaps you should come back and try to fill it out later. You might impress Elizabeth. Yes. I have some questions.
I see.
What would you like to know? Oh, nothing.
I'll be off then.
I should get going. There's still a lot left to be done. I understand. I'll be here in case you have any other questions.
Be careful out there.
Okay. There's nothing for now. And let's talk. Oh, it's getting late. Are you ready to retire? Oh no. Make sure you visit everyone you wanted to before proceeding. Let's talk with Victoria. The streets outside the shop are as busy as usual, but people take a wide berth around the alchemy shop when they pass by. Whether it's the rumors of the fire or Victoria imposing figures carrying them off is anyone's guess. Find anything suspicious? The only suspicious thing happening around here all stems from you, so no. The people are acting quite predictably. I would be more concerned if they didn't act like this. In any case, was there something you wanted? Your powers.
About that.
When that demon attacked in the shop, you cut it down like it was nothing. Where did you learn to fight like that?
Look,
That's a rather obvious question, isn't it? I'm a knight. Sometimes knights have to fight, so I learn. It's that simple. Knights don't fight demons.
I have some questions.
They don't usually fight demons though. In fact, I believe only demon hunters and mages have that skill. So how did you do it? You are free to believe whatever you want. I am confident in my ability to slay demon and human. That is all you need to know. You're not going to answer my question, are you?
no.
You catch on quick. Who is Alithia to you?
About that.
Just who is she to you?
What is it?
She's my commander, one of the greatest the Empire has ever had. I get my orders from her and carry them out. That's that. Okay, you should
I'll
get
be
going.
off then.
I am not getting paid enough for this.
Let's get back to our mission. Let's see. There's still this dot. Let's talk to mine.
Ah, yes. This is a nice spot. Empty, quiet, perfect place to just disappear. Ah! Oh, hi. What brings you out here?
Why are you hiding in the dress again? Mime, we can't keep meeting by the dress like this. I guess dark alleyway have sorta become my natural habitat lately.
Hear me out.
It's not like I'm doing anything bad or anything. I just get a bit overwhelmed at times. All this walking around, talking with people, facing down scary stuff, it just becomes a bit too much and I just want to run and hide. I don't though. We're not going to find a way to solve this mess if I hide in the trash all day. But you know, it's just nice to breathe a little once in a while. You understand that, don't you? I understand.
Actually,
I understand that feeling all too well. It's okay to be scared and to need a moment to gather yourself.
Really?
I didn't realize you felt that way. You seem like the sort of person who's so put together. You stand up to help even when none of this is your fault to begin with. It's very admirable, but call me selfish, but I'm glad you can feel like this too. Makes me feel a little less silly for hitting out there. Tell you what, if you promise not to tell Victoria about my hiding spot, then I won't tell either. If either of us needs a moment to breathe, well, then we can come here. It's brilliant, right? What happened in the forest?
I have some questions.
You were acting pretty weird when we went out to the forest. What was all that about? Me? Weird? No, no way. So you know this, huh? I'm sorry I was acting weird. The forest is a special place for me. It was where Victoria found me, and there's a lot of things I'd like answers to, but it's not really all that important. I'll stay on track from now on, don't you worry. What do you make of our companions?
I wonder.
I would like to talk about our companions. We're quite the odd bunch, aren't we? What do you want to talk about? Let's start from Elizabeth.
Tell me about...
Well,
She's nice, if not a little bit scary. It's like you look at her and see a nice old lady, but then you look at her and you feel like a tiny mouse staring at some ancient powerful beast. Really? But I guess that might just be me. She's your teacher after all. What's she like to you? Strict but fair.
About that.
But she always fair and has never treated me badly.
Okay.
I'm glad to hear it. Maybe I'm just intimidated because I never met a teacher before. How about Victoria?
So,
You know Victoria. Can you tell me more about her? Don't really know her that well, honestly. She's just sort of show up in my life all of a sudden and got me dragged into this whole mystery about the demons. Scared me senseless, honestly, but now that I've gotten to spend more time with her, I think she means well, even if she's a bit intense. Michael?
tell me about.
He's great fun to be around. He's always smiling and positive, and doesn't seem to mind my spiritedness at all. I feel like he's hiding something though. Like, I notice him sometimes staring off into space, and he just looks so sad. I hope we can become friends so we can help him with whatever he's struggling with. Hopefully before Victoria murders him. How about Anne?
So,
I wonder.
Well, she seems sweet, but also really quiet. She's very focused on her research, and she only ever talks to me to ask questions about the spirit locket. It will be nice to get to know her a little better, but honestly, she doesn't seem interested in making friends. Okay? Let's go.
I'll be off then.
We should get back to work.
Let's go!
Back to work, killing demons, saving the world, all that stuff. Margaret. The town square is busy and buzzing with people, eager to share stories and gossip with one another. However, one lone figure stands out, staying off to the side and staring at the crowd with apprehension. Observing the human species? Planning out some new experiment, aren't you? I'm wounded. I thought I was your favorite guinea pig. Don't be ridiculous. I wouldn't learn anything interesting from studying the people here. You remain as my only test subject. Quinn just insists that I take a walk and get to know the town. I honestly don't see the point, as I will be leaving this place soon, but here I am anyway. Animal Valley is actually a really nice place.
Well,
Quinn is right. Animal Valley is a really nice place once you get to know it a bit better. Right. I'll need more concrete evidence than that to be convinced. Was there something you want, by the way? I might as well keep you here while I pretend to be sightseeing. That way, if we get chased down by an angry mob, there will be at least two of us running. Why am I an interesting subject?
so.
What is it you think you'll discover from researching Mime and me?
If things pan out right, then these experiments might yield a solution to the Empire's shortage of magic energy.
Oh. There's a storage in magic?
Really?
I thought the general gospel of the Empire is that there is too much magic in the world.
So,
That would be their public opinion, yes. Privately, most people in the big cities and capitals enjoy the commodities that magic provides them with. From their mates like lamps, self-driving horse carriage, orbs of communication, you name it. Their complement lifestyle is dependent on all these magical items, and every single one of them is powered by a magic crystal. Now, crystals are great for this purpose, but there are only so many to go around. Which means the cost of those crystals steadily continues to rise, which in turn gives a disproportionate amount of power to those who own the crystal mines, since there's no alternative. But you don't need a crystal. You are completely normal. No magic human using an alchemy table without any clear power source. If I can figure out how you do it, I may very well change the world as we know it. I... Oh, you didn't like these people?
Really?
I thought you didn't like non-magic people. You would be putting a lot of effort into helping some people you didn't care for. Oh, I don't care, not just like this. But if what I'm researching becomes a great academic discovery that might benefit them, I'll take it. Gaining my professor title is all that matters, and I'm simply taking the quickest route to get to it. Then I can go back to doing whatever research I want, and the world can continue to slowly destroy itself for some other dumb reason. How about you and Quinn?
I wonder.
We seem to be close. Quinn is one of those people who grows on you over time, and once ensnared, they'll not stop shoving all their friendship and love on you.
They are my best friend, honestly.
We were both rather quirky compared to some of the other kids growing up at the academy. Despite Quinn being a year ahead of me, we just clicked and have remained strong friends since. Why do you want to become a professor so badly?
Tell me about...
You keep returning to this professor thing. What do you want? Why do you want to become one so badly?
That makes sense.
I guess it will make much sense for someone who isn't a mage, but I'll try to explain. Once a mage has graduated from the academy, we're thrown out. Some will call it being reassigned to professional position, but that just means we get thrown out and into a job we didn't choose, into a random city we don't know. Then we have to work the rest of our lives praying that we don't make a mistake that land us in prison or worse. The Mage Academy is the only place where we can be free to practice our craft without having the fear that a single mistake or misunderstanding could be the end of us. I see. But the only people who get to stay at the academy after graduation are the professor. Those few experts who are allowed to study their craft to the benefit of all, the one tasked with teaching the next generation. That's what I want for myself, hence my current trial. Yeah, I think that's great.
I'll be off then.
We should probably get back to the mission at hand.
Bye then.
You're right. The sooner we get this demon nonsense out of the way, the sooner I can begin running some tests on you and mine.
So, Anne, I take it you're from the Mage Academy.
That would be correct. And you are a wild mage, an unauthorized practitioner of magic.
Saying it like that makes it sound a lot more exciting than it is.
Don't you ever get tired? Being on the run, having to live your life in secret? It sounds exhausting.
What can I say? I just really don't like doing homework.
Homework? No way. The air inside the tavern is warm, and a pleasant scent of burning firewood and savory food wash over you as you step inside. Michael is lounging by the bar, wine glass in hand, his brightly colored robes making him stand out against the mostly wooden interior.
What can I do for you?
Why, hello there, Mia. Here to join me for a drink? Sure, but I don't drink. Yes to the company, no to the drink. Perfect. Come on, have a seat then. You take a seat by Michael, who puts his glass down to stare through you with his undivided attention.
Let's see.
So, what brings you to seek me out like this? Got some curiosity you need stated? Yeah, you're not much for keeping a low profile.
Tell me about...
For someone who considered an outlaw, you're not that good at keeping a low profile, are you?
I find it's a balance you have to tread. Blend in too much, and people will think you are shifty. Be loud and colorful, and people will take notice. But if you're quiet and colorful, well, people will still notice, honestly, but there's no fun in dressing like a fugitive. If my handsome clothes are what end up getting me killed, that's a fair trade for being fashionable, is it not?
Maybe. What, Mitch?
So,
Curious, are we? Don't worry, I'm not nearly as interesting as the stories make us wild ones out to be. I'm a mage, but I didn't study at the proper school and I'm therefore considered a dangerous individual. Talk about throwing stones. I bet a bunch of those people calling you dangerous didn't go to school either. And quite a lot of them are pretty dangerous as well. But the truly dangerous ones, the one who went to school, big expensive one made by the very magic they fear, studying their verses under the glow of mage light. The irony never fails to amuse me. So, why didn't you go to the mage college?
I wonder.
Is it the homework? I thought the government had people scout out kids with the talent and bring them in. It wasn't like they didn't try. My past is not that interesting, to be honest, but it isn't exactly a cheery fairy tale either. One best not bring down the mood in such pleasant company. Maybe I'll share it with you some other time. I understand. That's understandable. Let's talk about something else then. Oh, nothing.
See you around.
I should get back to this whole mission quest thing. Michael smiles and picks up his glass.
All right.
Very well then, I'll be here if you have more questions. Okay, all done. Should we stay home or there's something in Ivy Woods? Let's see. The forest is quiet, save for the sound of the companions following you. Victoria does not look pleased to be out here again. Let's hurry up and get those samples so we can get back. Thank you for doing this. I'll be quick. Thank you for doing this. I'm sure it will be helpful later. Victoria huffs but doesn't object. You pick up the samples you need for Queen and leave. Okay.
Welcome back.
You're back already? What can I do for you? I have your samples.
We did it.
We went out to the forest and I gathered your samples. Can you use them to figure out what happened to the forest?
That's wonderful.
Mia, this is amazing. I should be furious you went out there though. At least you didn't go alone. It's just, I can't help but feel something bad is about to happen. It's like a slow storm rolling in and I cannot stop it. I will get straight to work. I'll let you know as soon as I learn anything new. Okay, that's all for now.
I'll be off then.
See you later, Queen.
Take care.
And retire for the night. Oh, we can still talk to Elizabeth. Do I not
Welcome back.
do the alchemy right?
I'll do it.
Is there more? Yes, there is more here. Here. Okay. Let's see.
Another discovery!
Do not sleep. Okay. No. Wait.
Whoa, look at that!
Thank you, dear.
Oh, this should be enough to keep us going for a while. Can I have a potion? I can proceed to use all our headed cures, cause I am weak.
Are you sure?
Please don't drink all of them. That really can be healthy.
About that.
Since we're taking a break, I've been wondering, Elizabeth, about this locket. How did it come to be here in your shop? I've been wondering about that myself.
I have some questions.
It obviously is a normal alchemy table,
I see.
always so perceptive. I guess I owe you an explanation.
I wonder.
You are correct. Our old alchemy table wasn't just any table. It was always a spirit locket, one which I altered to resemble a normal table so I could hide it here within our shop. Why would you hide it?
What?
Here, of all places. Just what did you do to obtain it?
So that's how it is.
Nothing illegal, I promise. In fact, the locket you now hold was mine to use when I once worked as an alchemist under the paragon of Herodas. You used to work for the Empire?
Yes.
Many years ago. I come from a long line of alchemists and, like you, was a promising talent. So, when the Empire was in dire need of people with our skills, I volunteered. I worked for so many years together with the Knight of Herodas.
I wonder.
Was that how you met Alethea? That's right. She and I were once assigned to the same mission, and well, the rest is history. Why haven't you told me?
This is...
Did you trust me?
It's not that simple.
I want to shield you from what happened afterward. The work was not nearly as glamorous as the Empire would make it out to be. In the end, I couldn't bring myself to stay, so I left, taking the locket with me. I haven't seen Alethea since. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
That must have been a hard choice to make.
I see.
Life sometimes takes us places we can control. I do not regret my decision, no matter how tough it might have been to let go of that life. Of Alethea.
How curious.
This last encounter was the first time I had seen her in years. There is no reason to rip open old wounds, so I have been keeping it a secret. But now I think we're all tired. We can talk more about this some other time. Elizabeth looks a bit shaken as she gets up and leaves. Poor Elizabeth. It sounds like she's been through a lot. I wonder if she still loves her. Alethea, I mean. I think she does.
Well,
At least some part of her.
Got it.
It's so sad, but also beautiful in a way. It's odd. Anyway, that's enough of this. We should get back to work. Yes, retire for the night and the day. The sun is setting over the town of Anemone Valley, and you and your strange group of companions have returned to the alchemy shop. As everyone gets settled, you and Elizabeth stand together, observing this strange group.
Well, child, when I originally sent you out to bring back ingredients, this is not what I had in mind.
Mage, you keep your hands to yourself. I won't have you cooking up some vile magic using the remains of this shop.
I was simply trying to be a helpful guest, picking up some of the debris. But if you don't trust my abilities, perhaps Anne would be so kind as to use some of her tinker magic to fix this.
I specialize in magic-infused items, Michael. I can't just repair any chair or table I come across.
So you have specialized mages for fixing a table?
Well, of course not. The mages specializing in furniture do both chairs and tables. Don't be absurd.
And you wonder why I don't get magic from the Mage Academy.
Elizabeth sighed.
It seems every time I send you outside on an errand, you return with more and more eccentric characters.
I wonder why.
I fear I should put you on house arrest.
Aw, no. See? We're making a difference.
At least we're making a difference. It's better than sitting around doing nothing.
Your optimism never fails to amuse me, child. Perhaps if there were more people like you in the world, it wouldn't be in such a state. I understand why you brought these people here, and I respect Victoria's judgment. I just worry all of this activity will draw unwanted attention to us.
There's a sudden knock on the door, and the conversation dies.
This is strange. Who could that be at this hour?
Elizabeth walks over to answer the door, and she has barely turned the handle when it bursts open. The imposing figure of Goldner forces his way in, sneering at the group that awaits him inside.
Good evening, Madam Alchemist. I hope you don't mind a bit of a surprise visit.
Two more men step into the shop, their figures imposing as they push past the mine owner and into the shop. Elizabeth keeps her cool, but you notice her knuckles turning white as she clutches her cane.
Messer Goldner. What an unexpected surprise. What brings you here at this late hour?
There's a crash as one of the men roughly pushes the remains of a bookshelf aside in order to make his way out to the kitchen. Goldner grins smartly.
Merely the concerns of a good neighbor. You see, the lads and I have been quite distraught about these strange occurrences. First the forest, and then this strange fire. And now it has come to our attention that an outlander is sneaking around somewhere in town. We were merely concerned and wanted to check in on you, to make sure he hasn't been hiding out somewhere in the remains of your shop.
There's a crash out the back, the sound of something shattering. Your friends are very clumsy.
Your friends sure are a set of clumsy fellows. Are they like this when you invite them home for tea, too? Must be a hassle.
Ah, I remember you. You were down at the flower shop as well. Magic filth plotting together, are you? No wonder we citizens have to take matters into our own hands.
You're a hypocrite, right?
You are such a hypocrite. The magic ore running below this town is what made you rich. And you have the nerve to call us filthy? What in the world does that make you, Miss Eyre?
You filthy little.
You know, as soon as the word leaves your mouth that you struck a nerve. Goldner's face contorts into something ugly and he raises his hand. Smack.
That is quite enough.
Elizabeth moves way too quickly for such an old lady. Her cane's making the man's hands roughly away before he can hit you.
I have tolerated your abhorrent behavior for the sake of keeping things civil, but I will not tolerate you laying even a finger on my apprentice.
You have never heard this tone in Elizabeth's voice, ever. Sure, you had seen her mad, but this is something entirely different. A level of absolute raw fury that makes even the man before her shrink back under her assault.
This is... Don't you dare speak like this to me. Do you even understand what you're doing?
Oh, I understand perfectly. Now, be so kind as to get lost.
The man looks furious, eyes flickering between you and your teacher. You heard the lady. You stand beside Elizabeth, giving her your full support.
You heard the lady. Time for you to leave, Miss Eyre.
The guys from the back return and take in the scene, looking a bit unsettled by the angry alchemist. They immediately join Goldner on either side, standing tall and intimidating. Goldner smirks smoothly. You really have some nerve talking to me like that.
You really have some nerve talking to me like that. Be grateful we have other matters to attend to tonight. But this is not the end of this.
He leaves, his goon following right along behind him. There's a collective sigh of relief in the room when the door slams shut. Elizabeth lets out a low chuckle and slumps against her cane, looking awfully pale. Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Come here, let's sit down. Elizabeth chuckles as you carefully guide her over to a chair so she can sit down for a moment. No need to fret, child. I am fine. Just a bit more excitement than I'm used to, that's all. It is my own fault though, for not wanting to admit sooner that this was the obvious outcome. That man has been on our case for years now, always looking for a chance to get in and wreak havoc on our hard-won peace.
That seems odd.
Just who were they looking for anyway? What did they mean by outlander? There are people of mountain dwellers living beyond the borders of the Alitian Empire. They are a reclusive society that rarely interacts with any of their neighboring states. The fact that one of them shows up here at this time, it's highly suspicious.
A stranger far away from home, caught in a local conflict due to their race. How very predictable.
Let's ask this. Will those people hurt them if they find them first?
I'll do it.
We have to help them, right? I mean, maybe if Goldner and his goons find them, there's no telling what they'll do.
You do realize.
What? You want to go outside? Don't you think it's best if we stay out of this? We're already in way too much trouble for my liking. She's right though. Come on, Anne, my dear. Where's your hero spirit? Some poor fellow is out there in the city being chased by an angry mob. Don't you want to lend a hand? Anne just glares at him dully, then sighs. I guess we could go take a look.
Okay.
I agree that catching this person first seems to be in our interest, but he could have gone anywhere in town by now. Outlanders are magical beings, though, right? So, shouldn't a hunter like you be able to track him down?
About that.
We should at least give it a try, right? He might have important information that could help us. Well, that's true. I'm loath to admit it, but I agree with you, Mime.
We don't have a lot of time, but paragons help you if any of you try something funny.
Fun? In your presence? Perish the thought.
You head out into the streets and begin your search. Victoria takes the lead, hand firmly planted on the hilt of her sword and eyes hard and focused. The streets are quiet at this late hour, and you notice nothing suspicious on your way to the market square.
So, Victoria, you can sense magic as well?
I guess that explains how you found me, out in the forest back then.
Actually,
Hunters can sense magic. It is the sword they carry that guides them towards the chaotic magic. They are holy weapons, forged by ritual following the teaching of Izzet, the paragon and founder of the Mage Academy. I guess I shouldn't be surprised you would know about this practice,
hunters did save my life by bringing me to the academy, so I've made it a point to be well informed.
Saved your life, huh? Also, Michael, would you stop that? I'm trying to concentrate.
You turn to Michael, who is smirking innocently, a little purple flame dancing in his palm.
Sorry. I was just curious as to how effective the holy weapon of yours was.
Honestly, all I see is the piece of dragon bone strapped to the hilt of your sword. Ooh.
Really?
Dragon bone? It's quite the rare material. The dragons have been gone for centuries after all. But it's quite popular in the use of weapon making, since it provides the wielder a bit of an edge, so to say, over magical opponents.
Don't be absurd. Dragons? Really? That sounds like a fairy tale. Victoria, don't you agree?
But Victoria doesn't answer, her head snapping to the side at the same time as Mime's ears perk up in attention. Guys, I'm sensing another sudden burst of spirit energy. In that instant, a familiar kid comes shooting around the corner, wide-eyed and out of breath.
Alchemist!
Mia?
I'm so glad I found... I was going to the alchemy shop, but... Ronan, my brother, I saw him.
You did? Well done.
That's great.
That's very impressive. Well done, Kim. The kid's face flushed slightly red, mixing with the blue to create a very unhealthy-looking hue. And then he remembers to breathe again and somehow calms himself down enough to speak.
Thank you.
Well,
My brother. He was with a group of people and they were all dragging this tall guy with them. I followed them out of town. It looked like they went into the mines. That was dangerous. Following them like that. You shouldn't take such risks. What if they had spotted you? I guess you're right, but I didn't want to lose him again.
You're going after them now, aren't you?
Yes. I want to come
Want to come along as well.
You've done enough.
Actually,
You've done enough, Kim. Please trust us that we can do our work now too.
Fine. I'll leave it to you, but please take care, okay?
Kim leaves and you follow his direction to the mines. You arrive and head inside, the faint glow of the crystals the only thing lighting your way. Once you go in further, you notice someone standing guard. You're pretty sure you've seen him around town, buying flowers from Queen's shop, but now his expression is empty, eyes unfocused, like he isn't entirely there.
yep.
That one's definitely influenced by a spirit.
This is bad. If he sees us, then he'll alert whoever is in there. There's no obvious way to sneak up on him either. Don't you know some alchemy remedy that might help us out? Maybe something that will knock him out for a bit? That's not a bad idea. Though you should probably be careful not to hurt him. You say that, but witnesses are such a hassle. Yes, sleeping drunk or eternal sleep. Eternal sleep. No, don't give that. Let's make sleeping drunk. I forgot. Okay. Here. This one's correct. Oops. Possible outcome sleeping drop. Yep.
You did it!
Yes, potion. You craft the potion and take a moment to weigh the vial in your hands before you throw it into the cave. The glass shatters and a thin white mist spreads. The guard looks around startled, making a move to run and then immediately slumps forward, collapsing on the floor.
Well, isn't this neat?
That was effective. Alchemy can be kinda scary. He'll be fine.
Actually,
I'm not sure the potion only knocked him out.
Oh, really?
Fascinating. It makes me curious just what other stuff this harmless type of magic is capable of. Don't get any ideas. We should move, while we still have the element of surprise. Always so cold. Very well, let's go. You wander deeper into the mines. The passage ends in an open cave. Hiding behind a pile of big rocks, someone is standing in the center. A man is on his knees on the cold cave floor, and before them stands Ronan in his frightening demon form. What?
You have to excuse my lack of manners, but I am growing impatient. Me and my brethren here have been waiting quite a while for this moment. And your stubborn hero charade is honestly starting to piss me off. So I will ask you, for the last time, how do we break the seal?
The man on the ground is unlike anyone you have ever seen before. His skin is colorless gray, hair white as snow, but along his exposed arm run glowing blue markings like crystal ore. And when he looks up to glare at the demon, his eyes are alive with the same gemstone glow.
You are fooling yourself if you think I'd ever bargain with a demon. Your end will come soon enough, and you will return to your prison once more.
Ronan lets out a low cackle.
And you believe that you will be the one to do that? The valiant hero swooping in to save the day? How well is that working out for you?
My failure is my shame to bear. I cannot change that. But I refuse to add any more regrets to my name. I will tell you nothing.
And it's good that there are other ways for me to gain your cooperation.
With a wave of his hand, a demon appears at his side, tall and lanky with soulless eyes, staring down at the outlander almost hungrily. The Outlander looks mildly queasy, but hides it well behind a sneer.
So you intend to have this one possess me? You don't have the courage to do so yourself?
I usually prefer to be more hands-on. However, this body I'm inhabiting still has its uses, so I can't give it up quite yet. Do not fear, though. My brother here is quite capable of the task.
The demon moves in, and the Outlander tries to sweep away, but there's nowhere to go. You observe the cave carefully, feeling a spark of nerve settle in your stomach. So, this is what you agreed to, back when you made the deal with Arcadia. These demons are not kidding around. You know from first-hand experience, yet something has to be done. What does this mean? I'm ready for this. I accept the fate I've chosen and I will emerge victorious. I am afraid I've taken on too much, but I will push through my fears to do what's right. Let's go with confidence. You step into the room boldly.
Enough of this, Ronan. This ends here. I won't allow you to hurt any more people.
Ronan's red eyes turn to you, and his head tilts curiously to the side with a weak grin.
Well, if it isn't the little alchemist. I could have sworn I'd left you dead in a ditch not too long ago. How interesting. Well, that gives me a welcome opportunity to thank you. If it hadn't been for your timely arrival back in that alley, I would never have succeeded in possessing this foolish human properly. But, alas, you are not useful to me now. So it's time for you to die. For real this time.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
I agree. After all, it would be a hassle if my guinea pig was to die before I even got to start my research.
You and Mime do what you have to do. We'll make sure you're not interrupted.
Let's do this.
Let's go, Mime.
Pathetic.
It seems I have underestimated you, Alchemist. Trust me when I say it will not happen again. Man disappears into the shadows. You turn to the stranger on the ground, who watch you curiously. I'm having the best day, You look like someone who could use a hand. You say, walking up to him, and the stranger lets out a low chuckle as you help untie his hand.
Thank you.
Help would be the most appreciated. Yes, thank you. He looks up at you and his eyes are piercing, glowing orbs of light. They're beautiful, if a little bit unnerving. We will, okay. We will romance everyone after this, but not now. Be happy you didn't stab you. Nah, happy to help.
Happy to help.
We had run-ins with that guy ourselves before, and we couldn't just let him keep on threatening people. He looks past to you where the others are standing, and he bows his head deeply.
I'm most grateful to all of you. That was quite a dangerous situation I found myself in.
Yeah, you really got yourself in a fine mess there. Just who are you, and how did you end up captured by such fine people?
My name is Caden, and as for how I came to be here, I was trying to help stop these demons leaking out of their prison. However, my efforts seem to have done nothing more than make the situation worse.
So you had something to do with the demons escaping into town?
Victoria's hand is already reaching towards her sword, and Michael does.
How about we let the man talk before you draw that thing?
That's new.
You said you were trying to stop the demons from escaping some prison? Does that mean the spirits were locked away somewhere nearby? That is correct. This underground cavern hosts one of the few known demon prisons within the borders of the Elysian Empire. The underground crystal ore seems to have been used to form a protective seal, not unlike how the goodness of mercy won the final battle of the dragons by casting a spell. Anyone else getting this? Yeah, my historic knowledge is not too great.
What?
War of Dragons? I think I may have been absent in class when that was covered. You went to school? Well, no, but if I did, I would have missed that class for sure.
I don't understand.
You don't know? How is that possible? Maybe the decks used other term? These are all legends of the old religion. I'm afraid, my tall friend, that you will have to fill us in, as these stories are not commonly told among people in this land anymore.
How curious.
Well, that's puzzling.
I suppose I can give it a try. Though I am no bard.
A great many centuries ago, before there were humans or outlanders, the elder ones who inhabited the continent were at war with the ancient dragons. The war ended when one of the seven gods, the goddess of mercy, cast a spell that sealed away the spirits of the dragon for good. The world was finally at peace, and she and her brethren disappeared. This legend inspired many powerful mages in the centuries to come. They strive to create similar spells to get rid of unfavorable spirits, and these ancient spells relied on the crystal that occur naturally beneath this continent to fold their seal. My people hold records over many such spirits prisons spread out across the continent, one of which reside under this valley. When we became aware that humans are now mining this resource, we suspected that might have unfavorable consequences. It weakened the seal. Exactly.
I came here to mend the damage that had been done. Though, looking back now, I probably should have gone about this differently. I had brought with me an artifact for the task, and was in the midst of performing the ritual to mend the rift, when one of the miners interrupted me. I'm actually not too sure what happened after. The ritual failed, and I woke up in that man, Goldner's, estate. I learned that he was the one in charge of the mining activity, and tried to explain the situation to him. However, he proved to be quite difficult.
That sounds about right.
Good old Goldner. always being an ass, even when the safety of the world is at stake.
That blasted idiot refused to listen to reason. Kept me locked up for days. And when I finally made a lucky escape, he and his goons chased me all across town. And I lost them. But then ran straight into those demon-possessed humans and, well, you know the rest.
Looks like you've had a real stellar introduction to the outside world.
How shocking.
This is all so much new information, my head's spinning. Dragon spirits? The mines? What are we going to do about all this?
We don't know what Goldner do at this moment, so we have to save this seal.
We have to do something about this seal. Making sure no more demons escape should be our first priority.
Do you think we should ask Alethea for help? I mean, I know you're an awesome knight, Victoria, but would it make more sense to have, I don't know, more people here?
I am afraid it's not that simple. While I do think Caden's story is worth looking into, the people in charge of the Knights aren't easily going to dispatch people and possibly cause panic. Not when the only witness is a foreigner.
Well, what do you know, Victoria? I didn't think I'd see the day a knight would admit the system was corrupt. Honesty suits you.
Oh, get lost, Michael. I never said the Empire was perfect, but unlike you, I prefer to make positive changes while keeping order, instead of simply burning the whole thing down.
You say that as if the world weren't already on fire.
Is no one going to address the fact that all of this is based on, what? A legend? Dragons and spells of some forgotten goddess? None of this is based on factual information.
The records kept by my people are not lacking. If you want proof, then I am sure we can cross-reference it with any of this town's records.
That's going to be difficult.
I don't follow.
Back before our dear Academy mage was born, the Empire decided keeping records was too troublesome. It's much easier to appear competent after all, when all proof of your past mistakes disappears. So all such documents were destroyed.
Wow.
Whatever records they might have had in this town, they are gone. Together with the people who wrote them.
So the people would willingly destroy their own history? That's madness.
Welcome to human society.
What's the difference?
The story does seem to match up with what we've experienced, and I don't see any reason why he would lie. I trust him for now. His story at least warrants some investigation, don't you agree?
I still think this is a waste of time, but whatever. Do as you please.
With unappeased for a moment, Victoria turns to the Outlander, question in her eyes.
You mentioned some kind of spell that could stop this?
I brought an artifact with me that has the power needed to mend tears and seals like these. If I'd succeeded in stabilizing it, then things could have gone back to the way they were. As long as no one went and broke it again.
Did you say powerful artifact?
Anne, please calm yourself. You'll scare the man.
The artifact is one of my people's most valuable treasures. However...
Well, what are you waiting for? Hand it over so I can take a look.
Goldner took it, didn't he?
He did. I have no idea where he might have taken it.
Great. Now what?
If it's already stolen...
I mean, if the artifact is already stolen, then it's hardly a crime if we go and steal it back, right?
You know, we can't just waltz into the man's home and steal something.
We can.
As a noble, no doubt he has all sorts of security to protect himself.
True.
You're right. We should just kill this Goldner guy and stop the mining. That would be the easy solution.
How in the world is that the better solution?
No one will have to die if we work smart. And trust me, you wouldn't survive the aftermath of such a scandal.
Spoil sport.
We'll find a way to get the artifact back from Goldner, but we're going in with a proper plan. There's still much about this whole situation that's too unclear.
Well, if information is what we're after... Caden, you've got to go through as much of this ritual as you can with me. I also need some detailed descriptions of this artifact we're looking for.
Okay, I'll go. There's no need to pull on me like that.
Guess we're going back to the shop? I wonder what Elizabeth is going to say to all of this.
She's used to it by now.
With the way things have been going lately, I'd say she's grown used to these sort of things happening.
Did someone ever really get used to this? Such a strange group and such a strange quest. I wonder what will become of us all.
Leave the mines and return to the shop for the night. Alright, that's the end of the chapter 1. I'll see you on the next video.